The future is digital. Owning the future is a promise of the digital transformation. So there are really actually only two options when it comes to digital transformation: disrupt or to be disrupted. Real disruption takes place when there is a new way of thinking. Hello, I'm Helen Yu. I'm live from Chicago. I'm actually pleased to start my day with all of you today because we're going to talk about the very important journey of digital transformation that elevating our organizations and our world. Your journey will put you on a global stage as if you were on top of a mountain. Imagine what that requires. To reach to the top of the mountain, you must look ahead, prepare, and stay on course. Drive measurable milestones along the way and get your team inspired, aligned, and drive sustainable performance. So let's take a look at these four essentials in the art of digital transformation. 2 months ago, I took a trip to the northwest of the United States, Olympic National Park, Mount Rainier, and Mount Hood. Planning a trip during COVID was no small task. I personally wanted to hike at Mount Rainier. For those of you who's been there, you know Mount Rainier is 14,000 feet above the sea level. It is an active volcano and one of the most glaciated peaks in the United States with 5 major rivers. However, not everyone enjoys hiking. In order to motivate others who can come along with me, I created this trip roadmap and intentionally planned to include beaches, waterfalls, mountains, city shopping, and the Udo Donuts in Portland. In fact, this roadmap was actually updated multiple times after taking everyone's feedback into consideration. So that takes us to the first essential of digital transformation: look ahead and plan. As organizations embark its digital transformation journey, it is critical to shape a vision that is exciting and challenging. This means asking, what do you want to achieve, rather than what do we have? This approach explicitly directs the team towards new ideas without focusing on current assumptions. Your vision at the onset of digital transformation must be clear, bright, and hopeful. The process of digital transformation demands leaders who anticipate opportunities and threats and embrace disruption. To perform in this challenging context, digital leaders must focus on planning ahead and generating value rather than just reacting to business requirements at hand. So this is Mount Hood. Mount Hood is the second most climbed mountains in the world after Japan's holy peak, Mount Fuji. It is the fourth highest mountain in the western United States. These two pictures were taken at the same spot on a rainy day on the top and versus a sunny day on Friday. So on the first day, we drove 3 hours from Portland. While sometimes it rains, even though the weather report said it would be sunny, so we didn't really see much after arriving there. Did we really waste our time? Not really. We uncovered a shortcut to our destination. So we revisited our plan and decided to go back again the second day on our way to another place. It only took us 2.5 hours the second day. So our process, it really rewarded us. Look at the view. The view was clear and majestic. The second day, it was definitely worth the second trip. This brings us to the second essential of digital transformation: prepare and stay the course. Many companies change their strategy based on that first rainy day. In digital transformation, it is critical to translate your vision into a clear strategy about what actions to take and what not to do. There are 4 unique skill sets each organization must have as you go through the digital transformation. The first is you got to have a thought leader who envisions something that does not yet exist. Then you need a challenger who challenge you whether the new idea has the value to any of the stakeholders. Then you need a collaborator who brings all the people from cross organizations together. Then you need an operator who carries out execution with predictable and sustainable result. It is paramount to clarify who plays what role, help everyone to understand why they are on this journey of digital with you, and articulate what matters, why it matters to everyone in the same way as it matters to your organization. As a leader, have the guts to admit defeat and the resilience to try it again, and anticipate obstacles. Prepare your team to stay the course to embrace disruption. We did 40-mile hiking during our trip. This is halfway through the Skyline Trail at Olympic National Park. We took a break, enjoyed the view along the way. We were able to conquer the 40-mile hiking only because we broke them into smaller milestones each day. We took the 10-mile Stormy King Trail, the most difficult one during our first day, and then saved the most scenic and the easier one for our last day. So this really brings up to the third essential of digital transformation. Focus on measurable results. Having measurable goals give you a clear destination to reach for your goal. If you don't have a clear destination, it's easy to lose motivation and focus. It is critical to translate your vision into strategy and then turn them into achievable milestones, and then map it out, right? Map out the success criteria for each milestone. Then you need to find the right talents to lead, upscaling your team along the way. And then when people really contribute to innovative IT ideas, when your team achieve the milestone, recognize them, celebrate with them. Don't ever get lost in the digital mountain. Stay focused on your trail and conquer it one trail at a time, and make each milestone count. So this is the last part of our trail. When you are climbing a mountain and you see hundreds of feet down, on both sides was a 2 feet narrow rocky path. While gripping a scratchy rope, you only think about one thing at that moment. I can't believe I'm doing this. So the last mile was the hardest. Once we reached the top, it was completely covered by a huge gray and white cloud. It was actually discouraging not to see anything. However, I was determined to soldier on, knowing the ever-changing weather in the mountains. 10 minutes later, everything became crystal clear. My heart was suddenly part of the endless sky. The light lifted me, changed me. No one spoke. I could hear the breeze like music under my breath. I was not cold. I was not hot. I felt incredibly at peace. 4 words, it was worth it. So this brings up to the fourth essential of digital transformation: inspire, realign, and sustain the team. As you embark on the journey of digital transformation, things won't always go as planned. When obstacles arise, it is critical to get the team realigned, re-energized. The purpose or the process of learning from mistakes is as important. Creating a culture to foster innovation and learning will inspire your team and sustain growth. Successful digital leaders place big bets in areas with clear objectives and advantages for the business. They aim to be exponentially better than competitors only in a few strategic areas, rather than just slightly better at everything. They build a customer-centric organization, an organization that owns the future. So the most amazing part of the story is that reality is the best view in digital transformation. It is exactly what you will experience when you own the future through digital transformation. Because in the end, digital transformation is at the crossroad of tech and humanity. So look ahead, prepare and stay the course, focus on measurable results, inspire, realign, and sustain the team. Then you will own your future. Thank you.